Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Sunday, September 5, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Baltimore Orioles vs New York Yankees. Sometimes a winning streak can take a lot out of you. At least, that seems to be the case with New York after their 13-game winning streak was snapped in a 3-2 loss to Oakland. Since winning those 13 games, the Yankees have now dropped 5 of their last 7 after Saturday's loss to the O's. As well as they had been playing, the sudden change in course could dramatically affect their season, as they're 7.5 games behind first-place Tampa Bay in the East. Even more concerning is the fact that New York now only holds a half-game lead over Boston for the first wild card and a 4-game lead over Seattle and Oakland for the final spot. Pitching has been the biggest issue for Baltimore, as the team ranks dead last in team ERA, WHIP, batting average against, home runs allowing, and on-base percentage allowed. The Orioles are scheduled to start Keegan Akin on Sunday, who is 2-8 with a 6.90 ERA and 1.65 WHIP. As bad as the year has been for Akin, a 26-year-old lefty, he is coming off his best 2 outings of the season. Akin held the Angels to 3 hits and 1 run over 7 innings in a 13-1 Orioles win on August 26. He allowed 2 hits and 1 earned run in 5 innings on Tuesday, picking up his second straight win in the 4-2 victory over Toronto. Kluber only has a handful of games on his resume this season, most of which came in April and May, where he made 10 starts over the first 2 months. He hadn't pitched since May 29, when he was sidelined for 3 months with a shoulder injury, before returning from the Illinois to make a start on August 30. Unfortunately, that start did not go so well, as Kluber gave up 5 runs in only 4 innings, although he did manage to strike out 6 batters. On the season, Kluber has a 4-3 record to go with a 3.61 ERA and 11 starts, 57.1 innings of work. My betting advice for that game is to pick over. Chicago White Sox vs Kansas City Royals. The Royals' pitching staff has been poor this season. As a team, they are bottom 10 in the league in ERA, runs allowed, walks allowed, WHIP, and batting average against. Starter Ronaldo Lopez went 4 innings, allowing 3 runs on 3 hits and 1 walk, while striking out 1. Craig Kimbrell picked up the win in relief for striking out the side in the 7th, while Liam Hendriks nailed down his 32nd save. Robert had a 4-hit game, while Lowe's Abreu went 3-4 with 2 doubles, an RBI, and 3 runs scored. Kansas City has been poor on offense this season. They are bottom 10 in the league in runs, home runs, RBIs, SLG, and OPS. Chicago is closer to .500 against the spread at 71.65 and remains down slightly on the money line this season due to being a huge favorite most matchups. Overs are 63 to 66.7 for the White Sox, including an even 5-5 over their last 10 games. The Royals will not be making the playoffs this season. They are bottom 10 in most pitching and offensive categories. Despite dealing with key injuries all season, the White Sox have maintained an elite offense, with an average of exactly 5 runs per game and a 0.755 OPS to rank inside the top 5 in the majors. Chicago pitching has also been terrific with a 3.76 ERA, while striking out an MLB high 10.28 opposing batters per 9 innings. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cash back bonus on your first deposit on our partner Sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HIGHSTAKES when making your deposit. Corbin Burns, 942.270.94 WHIP, goes for the Brewers in Game 3, and they have won 9 straight games with him getting the nod. In his last start, he only gave up 1 run on 4 hits in 6 innings in a 3-1 win over the San Francisco Giants. In his last 5 starts, he has given up 6 runs, with 4 of them coming in the start previous to his last one. St. Louis is involved in the wild-card picture, standing just 1.5 games back of the Reds for the final wild-card spot entering Saturday. They are concluding a lengthy 10-game road trip in this one. It's been a solid track, winning 6 of 10 games including Friday's dominant 15-4 win. Burns has not allowed a homer in any of his last 4 starts. The Brewers are 1-2 in Burns' 3 starts against the Cardinals, even though he has only given up 1 run. He faced them on the road on August 18, tossing 6 scoreless innings and only allowing 2 hits in a 2-0 win. Nolan Arenado is heating up after a bit of a slump, driving in 4 runs in his last 2 games. The 30-year-old slugger is having another productive season, bashing 29 homers accompanied by 88 RBIs and a solid .817 OPS. Arenado only has 8 RBIs, and in .894 OPS against the Brewers this season. Avisail Garcia leads the Brew Crew in batting average, HR, and RBI, and while he has 5 HR and 11 RBI facing the Cardinals this season, he sat out Game 1 with an injury and is a question mark for the series finale. Luis Urias ranks second on the club in HR and RBI, and while he had an RBI in Game 1 of this series, he is batting under .200 in his last 6 games. On the season, Milwaukee has been the best road team in baseball, and at home only 6 games over .500. The Cardinals are scoring an average of 4.20 runs on the season, placing them 23rd in the majors. They enter with a 4.09 team ERA, landing them 15th overall. My betting advice for that game is to pick under. Pittsburgh Pirates vs Chicago Cubs. The Cubs start Zach Davies on Sunday. The right-hander is 6-10 on the season with a 4.91 ERA in 28 starts. Davies pitched well last time out in 3-1 win over the Twins in which he got a no decision. Crow has posted a modest K rate at the MLB level, fanning 8.43 batters per 9 innings of work. However, he's struggled to get ahead of hitters and has been hurt by the long ball in his first full season as a big league starter. He's thrown just 55.9% of his first pitches for strikes and has walked 4.40 batters per 9 innings of work. Crow has also given up 1.91 home runs per 9 innings of work and owns a career 2.20 HR9 rate at the MLB level. Davies gave up 1 run on 6 hits in 4.1 innings with 3 strikeouts and 0 walks. The Cubs rank 21st in team ERA and 21st in team WHIP. They are 21st in the majors in runs scored, 9th in home runs, and 28th in team batting average. In 3 career appearances, 2 starts, versus the Cubs, Crow is 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA. My betting advice for that game is to pick over. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.